Oh ho.
Hey,
Well, hello there. Hello.
how are you?
I'm gonna change some things. That's better. I
Black.
like that better. Go to that.
Mm.
Here we are again.
Yep. Week 5?
Yeah, which is that's not right. Oh, Rammel shared the post. Good for you. Where are we live now? We're live now. Yeah, we somehow we went into quarantine for 2 weeks, decided to do this, and now we're on like episode 5.
So we've been in quarantine for 7 weeks.
We just got picked up for another 22 episodes.
Hey.
Good.
You know what? If this lasts for another 2 years, continue happy reading children's
Why not,
books
man?
at you. While we
It'll be like the adult alcoholic review show version of Harry Potter, where our books will get older as our kids get older,
yeah.
and we'll just have this will get slightly longer because we'll be reading, you know.
I was thinking about that. Like, how is it that when she's always read advanced books though.
Who has what?
Yours, your baby.
Yeah, I mean,
like because we're still
baby. She's the smartest baby ever. Is that what you're asking?
I mean, we got a pretty smart baby too. Okay, we don't need to fight about this.
I know you do. It's not a fight. I don't understand the question. Is my child brilliant? Yes.
Well, no, I mean, like you guys started her on like more story-wise books.
Yeah,
a lot of picture books with like words.
She what was she I mean, God bless. I don't know what we did to do this. We didn't do anything. But like Saturday morning, she would wake up and like just start bringing you books and just handing you books and like sit on your lap and be like, book me. And so eventually we were like, well, we can do longer books because go cat go. This is a cat. The end. Getting obnoxious because I got to get up and go get more books. So it's like, all right, man, let's get into some meat and potatoes here.
Yeah.
Let's see who's here. Watch this.
Uh-oh.
Hey, if you're here, say hi. Leave a comment. Ask a question.
Hey, look at that. That's
look great. At that. I got a little ticker. Our stock price will be on here later. Our stock is hold.
Okay. I didn't know we had stock.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
I have Koval. And
on that sponsorship.
This is from my buddy. This is actually a glass that I made for my buddy Mike.
You made the glass?
Well, no, I had it made because he was in my wedding party, but he never picked it up.
I thought this was like your subtle way of being like, yeah, I glass blow.
I have a side business where I glass blow. Not only an actor or writer.
I'm assuming it's Bill and Carly. I also assume in my head that you guys are watching this in separate rooms on separate devices.
I assume that they're like side by side. Hey, Lisa. Hello, Lisa.
Lisa Gummonson Ross, for those who know her as long as I do. There are people on Facebook now whose names I don't know. Like, it's like they changed their name to their married name, and then they changed their name to, like, their middle name. So their name's, like, you know, Kayla Ann. And I'm like, how do I know you for 11 years? Tell me your name. Tell me the name I know.
Well, there's, like, people that, like, they don't want to be found by other people, right?
Yeah, right. Which is, like...
Yeah. Like, I'm Rammel Chan on Facebook, but...
That clears it up, though.
In real life.
Yeah. I'm super private. Like all my settings are set to you can't see me unless I say yes. So what do you get access to this sort of content?
What's in the Cubs cup?
This is water.
Oh, okay.
Regular water. Because I found that I fly through this and then we have 42 minutes to go and I'm real thirsty. So
yeah, this happens to me too very often. Then I have to go get more Koval. What do we got today?
We got some books. We got some book goods. We got some book bads. Why don't you you're doing like your own theme night, which I love. Tell me what you got going on.
So we've come across these little finger puppet books. Have you read these? They're great.
Yeah, where your finger is the
and so we've got like a handful of them. But like I think like I went to a Barnes and Noble once and got tricked into buying like a not so good one. So this is my book good this week. It's Baby Chipmunk. Hello. Oh, and I just read this to her today, and she loved it.
Aw.
Because it's like, look at this friend.
Now, but for those at home who don't know, can you please explain the magic trick? That
Oh, yeah. You want to see? Look at that.
Got it.
This is obscene, actually. Now that I'm looking at it on the computer, it's disgusting.
Well, stop wiggling it.
Well, that's how you do the. That's how you do.
No, I get it. I'm saying don't show me the back and what. That's gross. That's too much. This is minute 6.
All right.
Take us away.
When Baby Chipmunk starts her day, she scampers outside and sniffs the crisp autumn air. This is how I do it too, you know.
Yeah, it's good sniffing.
When Baby Chipmunk is hungry, she nibbles on a crunchy seed.
Have you do you have like improv experience?
Oh yeah. How did you know?
It's excellent. It's showing.
Yeah, thank you. When Baby Chipmunk says hello, she nuzzles Mama Chipmunk with her nose. And because she's not here, I'll just nuzzle.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When Baby Chipmunk is sleepy, she curls up in her cozy burrow.
Great.
When Baby Chipmunk explores, she scurries quickly over leaves and up a tree.
I think that's a solid next.
Scurry. Yeah, of course. And when Baby Chipmunk finds a stash of tasty nuts, she tells her Mama Chipmunk she tells her family with a chirp. Chirp. Good job, Baby Chipmunk.
Great.
Solid. 100%. Yeah. Look how well loved this book is too.
Yep.
Chewed on the corners.
Mm-hmm.
Beaten up. She's chewed on this face too. She's chewed on my finger through the face.
That's why I've had to stop. I had one of these, and it was right when Lane was teething, and she would just fucking destroy. It was like a giraffe. She'd be like, "Ha!" I'm like, "No, ow!" And then I didn't want to explain to her that you're hurting Daddy because I didn't want her to think that it wasn't a giraffe. But I just be like, "Oh, okay."
Giraffe doesn't like that.
Dismount.
But like it's a solid way to like introduce to your child. Like, look at this character, follow this character around.
Mm-hmm. You get the motion.
Yeah.
I just watched like this tangent. I just watched this like Adobe like webinar that was talking about the human brain and like how we follow, and the whole idea was like video, like and get how to maximize your video for our 8-second attention span, but that like it is a necessity of your brain to like follow motion. Do you know what I mean? Like if you were to throw a ball, I want to watch it end. Yes. So like I want to follow the chipmunk, and it's more important than like, yeah.
Right. And like, that's how like the whole ventriloquism thing works, right? Because the guy like does like, even if you can see his mouth.
That's the thing. All right. So I think I'm going to read my book good. So that's your book good.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, your book bad is also a finger puppet book.
Yeah.
So remember that. We'll come back to it.
Keep that in your brain.
I'm going to do my book good. Here's the thing, guys.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian. Hold on.
Sorry.
That's okay. I've got the Brian's here. Bill wants to know where your finger went. We're not going over that again.
All 9 of them are here.
This is a Halloween book. It's called Room on the Broom. It's great. Where's my good book tab? Pow. You might be saying, what month is it? It's quarantine. It doesn't matter. We are reading this book in heavy rotation. We are listening to The Grinch and our entire Christmas playlist. Like there's Michael Bublé on at my house twice a week singing. I don't remember what he sings, but he sings it with Indina Menzel. So him and it's Baby It's Cold Outside.
Yeah.
So I have an Elsa and Michael Bublé duet going on all the time. So It's Christmas on the radio, Halloween on the books. It's fine, guys, right? We're just doing our best.
Time means nothing now.
But this is my book good, and I like it a lot. Ha 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 ha. The dust covers just kill me, especially for this. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black. and a long ginger hair in a braid down her back. Oh, how the cat purred, and how the witch grinned, as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed, and how the cat spat, when the wind blew so wildly it blew off her hat.
Oh no.
Problems afoot. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes on thundering paws there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on this broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. This is one of those books that repeats.
Yeah.
It's really fun to like just let her finish the...
Oh, for sure.
Over the fields and the forests they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid, just like that.
Oh no!
Yes, this witch, no good luck.
Strong wind.
Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with a bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her braid in the bow, I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird just like me? Yes, cried the witch. The bird fluttered on. The witch tapped her broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. It's raining now. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand.
What?
Yeah, right? That's the thing of all the things. When you're a witch,
You need it.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on the fold of her cloak, I'm a frog, as clean as can be.
Good frog voice.
Is there room on this broom for a frog just like me? Yes, said the witch. So the frog bounded on. The witch tapped her broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and...
Oh no.
Yeah, the frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two.
Froggy!
He's the frog that broke the camel's back. It's not his fault. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud.
Oh no.
Yeah, this part is awesome. Awesome.
What?
Yeah. I am a dragon as mean as can be, and witch with French fries tastes delicious to me.
Uh-oh.
No! Cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help! Cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. This is bad. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eyes and said, just this once, I'll have witch without fries.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's like it's the end of Old Witch. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched as it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, buzz off, that's my witch.
Wow.
Yeah. The dragon drew back and he started to shake. I'm sorry, he sputtered. I made a mistake. Nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat, and phew, said the dog. And thank you, oh, thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you, I'd be in that dragon's inside. Legit. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, find something, everyone! Throw something in! So the frog found a lily, and the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They all threw it in, and the witch stirred them well, and while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom! Then out rose a truly magnificent broom.
Oh!
That thing. With seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, and a nest for the bird and a pool for the frog. Yes! Cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped her broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. The end.
Solid.
Right?
Absolutely solid.
Good fun. Repeats.
Roller coaster of emotions, too.
What's that?
Roller coaster of emotions, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's like the third act dragon that just shows up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
and the inevitability of like her doom. And here's the thing. Now this is where I get like into Carly's my girl. Yes, and this is a true fact. So we watched this movie. It's Gillian Anderson plays the witch.
Hey.
But literally her line, it's verbatim. So all she does is go, yes. No. That's like all of her lines. She recorded it into her cell phone in the car. I have no idea how or why you would do that. Yeah, she needed insurance. The X-Files weren't paying that year. What I love about it is it's not to go back and use every book from here on till eternity as an excuse to slam on the Giving Tree, but but I'm going to do that.
Yeah, go for it.
She gives and gives and gives until it breaks, right? But then the reward is that she has made these friends who eventually save her life. Sub message, which I love even more, is like when you're facing a dragon, just fake it. Just get 4 friends and fake it. And you'll be fine.
Yeah, if you're in it together, you're gonna win.
Yeah. Like just because they have the dog and the frog and the bird and the cat have no second move, right?
No.
The first move is we are a swamp monster, and if that dragon at all is like,
no, you're not.
Let's go. They're all dead. So the willingness to do that, like find yourself some friends who are willing to do that. And 2, have the confidence to realize that the world is full of shit. And as long as you say something with a period at the end instead of a question mark, you can be president.
Very, very strong Little Blue Truck vibes.
Yes. Right. Like the little blue truck.
Yeah. Coming down the road, everybody like saying hello, and then something bad happens to them.
Yeah.
And now we need to get them out of here. And, it's like a solid message.
Don't be a jerk, and your life will be fine.
Yeah,
people
also,
will help you.
I love like the reversal of like that the witch is like a good person.
Yeah, right. Like so often it's the bad, but yeah, it's a fun Halloween story. You still have to have a bad dragon.
Yeah, but I mean, dragons are unpredictable. They could be good, they could be bad. I feel like a witch like is always bad, right?
Yeah. Witches get a bad rap.
Yeah.
It's just easy. It's low-hanging fruit. All right, I want to hear about your Badfinger book.
Yeah.
The way that sounded.
Well, okay, so this is Little Cat. Also Halloween themed.
Well, that's our theme. It's Halloween in May.
Halloween in May. Let me just put these two together. I mean, look at the quality difference of these 2 books. I mean, like this puppet is like a hot mess, right?
Yeah. That like could also be the bear. It could be Little Bear. It could be.
It could be anything. And I mean, like, the artwork looks like it was done in like MS Paint.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like, I know that, like, you know, there's some really great like graphic design major who like worked on this thing, but like somebody had to put this together, and they put it together in like 10 seconds. They were like, oh my God, this deadline. Also, I was trying to figure out, like, maybe like this was a knockoff, like Little Cat is a knockoff, but they're made by the same company.
Oh, wow.
Which is like really bizarre to me. They're published by the same company, manufactured in the same place.
It's like how like it's like how Banana Republic is the high rent version of the Gap.
Yeah,
which
and
is
the high rent version of Old Navy.
Old Navy.
Yeah,
like this is like the Old Navy discount bin to your Banana Republic.
Chipmunk. Yeah. All right, so let's get into this. Little Cat. Little Cat sleeps soundly all day in her bed, but when evening comes, she lifts up her head. Not really a great action.
Yep. Nope.
No.
Let me ask you this from a puppeteering standpoint. Is it the same quality? You can get the same level of motion as you can.
Yeah, it's all about the same. The thing is that like her eyes are facing this way, right? Right. Like every time Chipmunk does anything, she can face her eyes can face forward, and she's looking at the child.
Yeah, correct.
This cat is like looking around for like who's coming after her. You know? Anyway, outside the moon calls for her to come play, but where are her friends at the end of the day? Up on the roof, Little Cat gets a fright. But it's only her friend leaping out from the night. Okay. She gets scared. It's Halloween. She's a little jumpy.
Sure.
A strange creature peeks out from the fence with a grin. Who could it be wearing that silly pumpkin? Surprise, Little Cat. It's just your best friend. There's no need to be scared. It's fun to pretend. So now for 3 pages, I haven't done anything with the puppet. Right? Like
you've watched intently.
Yeah. Also, like, this is very clearly the same cat friend.
Yeah, right.
Who's like just intent on terrifying Little Cat.
Right. For no reason.
For no reason. And then back in her bed, Little Cat finds a treat. Tonight her dreams are sure to be sweet.
That's it?
That's it. And that's not how Halloween works.
That's not how anything works.
You don't go out and get scared and then
there's candy at your house. That's how Christmas works.
What's that?
I said that's how Christmas works.
Right.
Someone leaves you. You have to go acquire the candy.
Yeah.
On Halloween, first of all. All right. Okay.
Netherlands, they don't understand American Halloween. This is what I'm.
Is this a book from the Netherlands?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it says like originally published in the Netherlands. So I'm guessing like this is like translated. Yeah, that's it. I don't know why. Hey, Little Cat.
Yeah, my actual cat just left. Was like, this is stupid. That's not how I am.
I mean, like, I understand, like, both of these books aren't necessarily, like, these aren't strong narratives, but, like, I mean, like, this one is of clear superior quality to this guy, right?
And I was gonna say the opposite. Baby Chipmunk is, like, exploring the world.
Yeah.
Little Black Cat, like, wakes up at night and is like, time to do what I do to the roof with me. So this cat wakes up, climbs the roof, gets scared by the other cat who's on the roof.
Yeah.
Then, like, not to go Monty Python, but like a fucking little cat has a whole pumpkin on its head. Like, that doesn't, the physics of that doesn't work at all. And then he's like, well, time to go home. And there's candy here now.
Yeah, bad.
The trickster man has brought me candy as it was on Hallows Eve.
Santa trickster.
Santos El Hallows.
They don't know how Halloween works.
They don't know anything.
It's okay.
They have pretty good healthcare and stuff, I guess, but whatever.
Whatever, that doesn't matter.
Well,
Know how Halloween works.
Yeah, this is a great example of how something so similar and can just be terrible.
Brian wants me to read it again. Okay, let's look at it again. One more time.
Go fast. I won't interrupt you. Power through.
Right.
Power through.
Little
Pay
cat.
attention to the story. Don't look at the moving finger. That's what they want the kids to do. Just pay attention to the story.
Sometimes I will read this in like some sort of Russian accent to Winter.
Give it to us.
Little cat. Little cat sleeps soundly all day in her bed, but when evening comes, she lifts up her head.
It's already better.
Outside, the moon calls. I don't know what that was. The moon calls for her to come and play, but where are her friends at the end of the day? Up on the roof, little cat gets a fright, but it's only her friend leaping out from the night. A strange creature peeks out from the fence with a grin. Who could it be wearing that silly pumpkin? Surprise, little cat, it's just your best friend. There's no need to be scared. It's fun to pretend. Like she's also
Schwarzenegger, but I'm gonna allow it.
Afraid. It's fun, but like she's clearly afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Back in her bed, little cat.
Also, pretend what? It's fun to pretend what?
To be a pumpkin, I guess.
Okay.
Tonight, back in her bed, little cat finds a treat, which is just 2 wrapped candies. Tonight, her dreams are sure to be sweet. Thanks, Bill. I think so.
Yeah. Trash.
I mean, they can't all be winners, can they?
No. And they don't need to be winners. My bar for a children's book is that it's coherent. Tell me a story with a beginning and a middle and an end, and preferably have them be related to each other.
Every one of these Baby Chipmunk or Baby whatever books have an action that is doable with the puppet each time. Mm-hmm. Sniff, jump, scurry. This was just a rhyme that was like, who could it be? I don't know. It's a question.
Right. The cat's just like, the cat is frozen with fear.
She is afraid. Again, more afraid than she was before, but don't worry. Fun.
Her friend is on the left now, but we've changed the angle so she does not need to move her head. Very important.
Okay.
This could be done alone. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
At the risk of being redundant, I'm going back to the Disney spinoff well.
Oh, Disney. What's that?
This is called, Walter Mouse. We can't legally say it. This is a two-parter called Sweethearts in the Snow. I'm going to be reading the Bell half. And I'm calling it Book Bad in the messed up category.
Real quick, I don't want to... the cover looks like they're sweethearts to each other.
Correct.
Fun and progressive.
Yeah. It's not that.
Okay.
And because it's not that, it makes this whole thing regressive where it's like, check out these sweethearts playing with ice.
Also,
you know your favorite broads? We put snow on them. That's the vibe you need to be taking away. It's not like, oh, we're having fun in the snow. It's this. It's you got 20 minutes and $52. Give me some sweethearts in the snow. All right, we're gonna get this. All right, first and foremost, my least favorite thing about a Beauty and the Beast spinoff is when they take place in this time. In the time where Belle is captured and the Beast is still a beast. Yeah. We'll talk about it. Okay. Beauty and the Beast. It was a chilly winter day, and the Beast had a cold, which is a thing the Beast can have. Belle tried to make him feel better. You must get well so you can enjoy the winter. What's so good about winter? Beast grumbled. Oh, so many things, replied Belle, especially ice skating. We're gonna do a deep dive on all this. Just let me get through it.
Yeah, I will.
Master, you should really be a bit kinder to the girl, said Lumiere.
Good French.
Thank you. She's only trying to help. The Beast realized that he had been mean.
What?
The Beast has not yet realized that he should not have kidnapped this woman and kept her in his castle. But he realized that he'd been a little testy when he had a cold. It's fine. We're gonna take time. The Beast realized that he had been mean, so he decided to do something nice for Belle. I know, exclaimed the Beast. I have a beautiful scarf that I will give to her.
Okay.
Because gifts. Meanwhile, Belle was in the kitchen, sweethearts in the snow, baking. These gingerbread cookies always make me feel warm and cozy on a cold day. I'm sure they'll make the Beast feel better too. While the cookies were baking, Belle headed outside to gather pine cones and holly berries. I'll bring the sights and smells of winter inside for the Beast to enjoy, said Belle, deep from the throes of Stockholm Syndrome. Back in his chambers, the Beast put the final touches on Belle's gift. He wanted it to be perfect. Belle is going to love the scarf. Belle is going to love the scarf, Master, said Cogsworth. She can even wear it ice skating, said Lumiere, with a wink. And perhaps you can join her? Just then, Belle knocked on the door. She was carrying a tray filled with freshly baked cookies and a lovely smelling wreath to help the Beast feel better. Come in, said the Beast. Belle entered and handed the Beast his goodies that he got for some reason for being a dick. Thank you for taking care of me, Belle, said the Beast, and he handed her the gift box, and she opened it eagerly. What a beautiful scarf, said Belle. How thoughtful. It will keep you warm during the winter, so you don't catch a cold, said the Beast with a smile. When the Beast was feeling better, the two friends bundled up and went outdoors to have some winter fun. Belle taught him how to ice skate. Before long, they were enjoying the snowy season together. What?
I detest this story.
There's so much to unpack, and we're going to unpack it.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
We have nowhere else to go.
What else are we doing? Firstly, the artwork is crazy. It looks like the guy could only draw Beast's head in every page.
This is a dude who's like, I can't get the proportions right.
I can't get the proportions right. I'm gonna cover the rest of him with a blanket.
Yep, it's fine. We're just I only do Beast heads.
I can do Beast heads.
That's me. That's me. Head. What's the? Yeah, that's not great.
Okay. Yeah.
But whatever. Maybe he had somebody else do that. He had somebody ghost draw that. So in the movie, this is very important. Yes, even my cat keeps coming and going. Carly wants to know something about the Jasmine one. Carly, be good. Wait your turn. Maybe we'll do Jasmine next week. Because that story is equally awful.
Oh, brother.
Here's the thing. In the movie, Beauty and the Beast, right? Let's acknowledge that it's the story. It is what it is. She lives in his castle. They fall in love. Real beauties on the inside, whatever. Very importantly is that they montage that time, right? Angela Lansbury is singing. She's like, there's something strange. And like they're in the snow and they're playing together. And it's like, it's slowly but surely, but it's a montage.
Yeah.
What is so messed up is like, this is a Tuesday. This is like a Tuesday within that montage.
Yes.
Pulled out. And it's like, I don't want to think about all of the minutia that happened while she was a prisoner.
Yeah.
To a monster.
Yeah.
That's just point A, right? He's a jerk to her. She responds by baking for him, getting him a present. Then he says, I know just what to get her. A regift of a scarf I have that I want to be perfect, but it's a scarf I already have.
Which is insane because she gives him something that she like makes of her own will, by volition, and he gets her something that he's just had laying around.
It's like, Candlestick, go get that scarf that other girl I killed left behind.
The other girl who wouldn't love me.
Right. You remember? Her name was Rosa or Diane. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I definitely killed her. Go get her scarf. Put it in a box. It needs to be perfect.
Also, I felt like, and I've recently watched this, the Belle movie, Beauty and the Beast. And it's actually taking place over the course of like 3 days.
Yes, that's the point. Like,
isn't that insane? Like in my child brain, watching it when I was a kid, it felt like months had gone by. But actually, like her father makes plans to rescue her once he gets back.
Yeah, that's true. So like even in that montage could only have been like 36 hours.
Right.
But this makes it feel like it's forever long.
He had a cold for like 3 hours and was pissed.
I guess, right? And she was like, oh, that's fine. You saved me from wolves. Let me bake you cookies and go fetch you pine cones, which are good for a cold.
Oh, I think Siobhan's correcting you with something.
Something, wait, what? No, it's Lansbury. It's Mrs. Potts. She's watching the thing. It's like, and Chip's like, what's that, Mama? Am I wrong? I mean, yeah.
That wasn't there before. Yeah.
Belle sings on it.
Yeah.
But it's Mrs. Potts being like, ooh.
She didn't shudder at my paw.
Yeah, you're right, though. Are they singing to each other? You might be totally right on that.
Inner monologue, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a big chunk of that is Belle. All right. Retracted. Withdrawn. I'm blinded with rage. I apologize.
It's really bad. And I think, like, you know, the whole Beauty and the Beast thing. Also, I mean, like, that's the thing with, like, the change of, like, which is why I kind of appreciate the new Frozens, is because, like, something has changed in the story, but what's changed is something internal. And, like, with Little Mermaid or, like, Beauty and the Beast, if you were to create sequels to those, it's just people, like, now just living their lives. Like, she's no longer a mermaid, and he's no longer a beast. Like, what's good about that?
Okay, so Miss Potts is singing when they're dancing.
Are we still on this?
I'm still... Can I just say how embarrassed I am? Because this song, like, this soundtrack is on every 24 hours in my house.
Angela Lansbury sings a fair amount of this song.
Yeah, but she's observing and singing when they're dancing, which is Tales Old as Time, etc. Beauty and the Beast.
You are correct.
Yeah. So this montage is them having their dueling inner monologues, which is the first time you hear Beast sing, by the way, which is insane. Because yes, he's like, she didn't shudder at my paw. Like you were constructed by like making the T-Rex sound from Jurassic Park when you speak, and then you are operatic.
Yeah. Why is he what is he supposed to be? A buffalo?
He's a beast, man. I don't know. Here's the other fucked up thing.
Yeah.
In the intro, an old woman comes to the prince's door and offers him a rose, and it's like, "Can I stay here?" And he's like, "No, get off my porch." And she's like, "Huh, you're a beast now." If the rose doesn't fall by your 21st birthday, so he has until 21st birthday. He has until he's 21 to fall in love.
Yeah.
In Be Our Guest, Lumiere says, 10 years we've been rusting. So the spell was cast 10 years ago.
What?
He's 21, which means that like she knocked on the door of an 11-year-old boy. Yes. So like according to their own timeline, old woman is like, "Can I stay here?" And 11-year-old was like, "Ew, you're gross." And she's like, "You're a beast forever now." Like, it's arguable that she's the villain in the whole thing.
Because he was a child.
Also, he lives alone because his parents died because it's a Disney movie.
Well, he's got his candlestick man and his clock man.
Yeah, I mean, he's got servants, but like, so it's an 11-year-old in charge of a castle, and he's like, no. And she's like, so yes, he had a lesson to learn, but can we just go a little easier on the 11-year-old? So I'm saying
That is weird.
the premise of the movie is messed up.
Is he really? Does Lumiere really say 10 years we've been rusting?
10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, etc. Oh, this is interesting.
No.
Lisa, immediately tell me what they changed it to, because I haven't seen the live action movie.
They fixed the lyric in the live action.
Yeah. It's entrapment, bro.
I mean, maybe it's like a time thing. Maybe like the like, time is like wibbly wobbly.
I don't know. All I'm saying is, like, that occurred to me while I was washing dishes like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, what? This whole thing is jacked. So yeah. So the Beast regifts a scarf because he was mean to the woman that he's got locked in his house. And her response to it is, I will make him several things to show him that winter can be great and I care about him. I don't like any of it.
Yeah, Sweethearts in the Snow. I don't like that it's called Sweethearts in the Snow.
Yeah, it's not even like a dual. It's like this is not even the title of, and then there's no individual title of the story. It's not like the collection of Sweethearts in the Snow, two stories about snow. It's just like, nope.
All right, Toots, if you want to know how to be a sweetheart.
You want to be a sweetheart?
Angry man.
Draw them full-figured broads, but make it snowy.
He's going to be mad at you because he's sick. And you got to understand something about him. He really loves you still.
Look, he's dealing with a lot. He's mean to you because he loves you.
He's mean to you because he loves you. He's a beast. They made him into a beast.
You can't, you are what you are, right? That's just him. He can't change, You should think about whether or not there's something you could do to make him not so angry.
You need to put in the effort.
Put in the effort. Maybe make him a pie.
This is horrible. I can't even.
I could do this for another 40 minutes. I just want that.
Also, there are like they've made her food. Like she could have just asked. It's like, make him gingerbread cookies, please.
Yeah, she's surrounded by enchanted servants.
Yeah. Be our guest.
No, I'll do this. He'll appreciate it. Then maybe he'll love me.
Oh, that's so terrible. Oh, yuck.
Lisa says it is too long we've been rusting. So they had to retcon this. They had to go back and change the lyric.
Is it still the 21st birthday that it falls then on the site?
Yeah, so what she's saying is in the live action movie, they took away Lumiere's line that says, for 10 years we've been rusting.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So in this version, maybe he was 18 when the witch cast the spell. And so in like 4 years, which is still a long time to be a candlestick, if I'm honest.
I mean,
I've been in quarantine for 7 weeks. That's too long. Can you imagine being quarantined and also being a clock?
Who would you? In what Disney movie would you want to like live the rest of your life in?
Oh man!
Like in what world? In what?
I get to be a character. Like, am I me in a world?
Yeah. It's an empty glass.
I know. We need more booze. We need to all we all need to agree to a 5-minute break so we can keep drinking and discuss this. Not the Lion King.
You wouldn't want to be in the Lion King?
No. Okay. It's hot and it's like the real world, essentially. Yeah. Like
jungle.
Unless I'm the Lion King, I don't want any part of it. Brian's throwing out like, come on, man. You get what we're talking about. Like, yeah, like Star Wars is the answer, but they bought that. You can't just,
no, I'm talking a Disney movie.
Yeah, you're talking animated, drawing it up. I don't know. It's a hard question.
Yeah.
Because like Moana worlds, like Moana is one of my favorites.
Great. Beaches?
like shockingly, because like the newer ones, I'm always like, meh. Moana might be like top 2 for me. It's so good, but it's just the ocean for most of the movie.
That's
Like,
true.
I don't know. Like, what am I being in there? Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe it's Moana World. Honestly, like, even though like the point of Moana is like all the people on the island are like happy and self-sufficient and don't need anything else, and Moana's like, no, I need something else. I could be like, that's fine. I'm gonna be here doing my dance and like living off coconuts.
But I mean, like, also, like, voyaging on boats is awesome. Like, I mean, being a voyager on a boat is fucking cool.
Yeah, I get sick though.
Yeah, Frog Prince. That's delicious.
We just watched the first half of this, or Princess and the Frog. We watched the first half of this tonight for the 4th time, so I'd say that like I haven't seen it.
I think I might do, oh shoot, Coco, like the World of the Dead.
Ooh.
Coco's pretty.
Seen Coco. I've read an adaptation of Coco. I haven't seen Coco.
No?
Mm-mm.
That's your homework. It's good.
Dude, it's honestly like we're bartering with her now, where we're like,
oh,
watch one we've seen and then watch a new one, because she just wants to watch the same one.
Yeah. What are you?
She's big into lately. It's big into Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
Which Princess and the Frog, the first time I was like, it's too I'm gonna say adult, but not like. It's like the premise is like, I'm a working girl who wants a restaurant. And I'm like, she's 3. She doesn't know about that. And then like having watched it once, she loves it. And I'm like, okay, you just like that we turn into a frog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I want any part of that. Come on.
No, come on. That's sadness is hunger.
Sadness is the enemy.
Sadness is not the enemy.
I don't want to be sad.
You
I'm
need
sad
to
all the time.
cry once, Jim.
I want to be sad. I won't watch a movie. I'll just turn on the TV.
Yeah, well, that's fair. But I mean,
Toy Story. Toy Story is my answer. I want to live in the world of Toy Story.
Toy Story is pretty good.
Yeah, I want to be whatever. Make me anything in that world.
Yeah.
Like, make me like a human. I don't want to be like the binoculars that like can't really walk. Maybe some humanoid version in Toy Story, and I'm straight. That'd be good.
Yeah, see, Siobhan's like, no, in a good way. How can I make this big on the screen?
I don't know if you can. Can you? Can you? When you go over it, can you say show?
Nope.
All right, I can do it.
Okay. No, you need to cry. See, this is the thing about.
I don't need to cry. I don't need help crying. I cry. Like, I cry when she asks me a question that is sad. We got a mask for her today in the mail. Just a mask. And it's a little baby mask. And I cried.
Why are you doing that?
Because fucking we're supposed to. I don't know.
I know.
You know? I'm like, oh God, that's a small kid's mask. Why? So I don't need that. I want to watch Moana. I want to see The Rock.
Moana makes me cry. I'm always on the cusp of crying with Moana.
Are you? Which part?
All of it. The whole thing. The whole thing. The loving your family, but also wanting like to see the world, like the knowing where you come from, but like wanting to like move forward. Like it's so strong. It's very powerful. And then like saying your own name. I am Moana.
What they changed at some point, and it's definitely Frozen, right? So like to me, the 2 best anthems, are Let It Go, and then the like trilogy of what's the Moana song? How Far I'll Go. How Far I'll Go. And she sings it 3 times. The biggest thing, and this is I've thought of this. So like at some point, like if you watch every princess movie, she has an anthem, right? And that comes with a reprise. It went from them being like angsty yearning to like determined action. Yeah. So like Little Mermaid, which is amazing, right? But Little Mermaid is like, I want to be where the people are, you know, I want to be a part of that world. Belle is like, I want something more than this town, right? But then like with Let It Go, she's like, fuck it, I'm magic now. Mm-hmm. Like, that's her move. And then with Moana, it's like I'm gonna go. Like I'm gonna follow this thing. Like they changed the song from what the character wants before the adventure to her like owning the adventure, and it makes them better.
It's really
better, makes songs better.
Yeah, 100%. I totally agree with you. It's so cool that we have. I know. I saw that. Yeah.
But I'm alienating Siobhan, and I'm not trying to do that. Just because I don't know, just because I don't remember who sings what.
The thing is that like, what was I gonna say? Oh crap! I lost it. We're 51 minutes into this one.
Yeah, I know. We're about done.
Week 5. Is this like a this is like a Disney? Oh, this is what I was gonna say. It's really good that we are. I saw that. It's really good that we had daughters because we love Disney princesses, and I think that's a truth about you and I.
But I didn't before.
No, don't lie to me.
I really didn't. And I will say that I wrote them off as like sexist nonsense. And then like now that we've been watching them, like even like Ariel,
yeah,
even Snow White. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I need you to bend with me.
I'm listening.
The year is 1937. First, okay.
Okay.
So most importantly, the year is 1937. We've only had one world war. We didn't even number it, right? That's it.
Yeah.
I know. We're getting into the sappy part of the evening, Carly. And so Snow White is attempted to be has an attempt to be murdered by the huntsman, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Evil Queen is like, go kill her because she's fairer than I. He can't handle it. He's like, I'm so sorry. I'll tell her I killed you. Just run, right? So she runs through the forest, finds this house, and it's like, okay, it's 1937. So her thing is like, I will look at this messy house. I will clean it.
Yeah.
And like, let me work my way in here to build. Like, it's fucked up. It's wrong. It's not like, it doesn't work. And it's like, she's completely passive. She's literally sleeping at the end when the prince kisses her. I get it. But I'm saying it wasn't as bad as I feared it might be. Like, we just watched it a couple weeks ago and I was like, oh no, like she's making choices, which I didn't think she did that at all.
Right.
Ariel saves the prince in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like the damsel.
I forgot about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the boat blows up and he's unconscious and she's like, she saves him.
Yeah.
You know, and then at the end, like he drives a boat into Ursula, which is like, you don't need to, like, fine. Like he's still the whatever. One of my favorite, recently, it's Frozen, that like the act of true love at the end of Frozen.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not a man and a girl, and it's not a better man and a girl. It's a girl and her sister.
And you know what? I like Kristoff all the more because it's like I think he's like a really great, like, I think he's a good guy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like adjudicating him as like, when Winter's gonna date a guy, and I'm gonna know.
Winter's gonna date a Kristoff.
He's gonna date a Kristoff. She's gonna date a Kristoff.
Kristoff smells, and it's not to be overlooked. There's like 5 lines in the movie that talk about how bad he smells. It's like funny, but now I'm like, I bet Kristoff like got some rockin' to go.
We've been watching the Olaf Frozen event. This is going on too long. We're watching the Olaf Frozen.
Cheers, man. Where do you have to be?
Nowhere. Yeah.
The internet is free. You guys, thanks for joining us.
We're
gonna talk about Disney for another 20 minutes.
But like the Olaf Frozen adventure, he's has like his like troll tradition, and then he like licks the head of the fake troll that he makes.
Ew, gross.
Like, he's a repulsive person, but like
he's a princess. You don't have to settle.
It's so Josh Gad. Like we showed her the Christmas sing along, the Disney or not Christmas sing along, the Disney sing along thing. And I was like, that's Olaf, and she was like, no.
The other best part about Moana, if I showed you Josh Gad and said that's Olaf, you'd be like, no, that's like a chubby white guy in a hat. And if I showed you Idina Menzel, even Idina Menzel, it's like that's Elsa. It's like, no, her hair's not yellow.
No.
If I showed you The Rock,
yeah,
and said, "That's Maui," you'd be like, "Yeah, it is. That's real." Like, have you seen the videos of him like singing to his daughter?
Yeah,
It's not fair.
it's great.
It's not fair that you just get to be Maui and then look like Maui and sing, and Maui comes out.
I mean, like, I think that, like, I think maybe maybe you're right. I mean, like, the new stuff is good. Like, we're in the golden age of Disney princesses. Like, they have agency, they have power, they don't care about what people think. They're trying to do their best to help their community, their people.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's the key, right?
And
Like,
it's not about being a girl.
Mm.
They're just girls.
Yeah.
Like the last 3 Star Wars movies aside, I left The Force Awakens and didn't realize I just watched a 2.5-hour action movie with a female lead. Like I got home and started reading reviews, and it was all about. I was like, oh, I guess she was a girl, because it wasn't like girls can't use lightsabers. You know, like there's so much of that. Like, you know how to hold this, little miss? Yes, I do. Like, just be the thing. Just be a person in your world,
right,
and care, and don't talk about it. Just be awesome. Like, Moana is awesome, and Elsa and Anna are differently awesome. Like, just don't have a monologue about how, no, I guess.
Right, which is like the really bizarre thing that they're doing with like the movies. We've talked about the Aladdin thing with like the live action Aladdin with the song. And it's powerful and it's great, but it's like, it feels shoehorned.
One of my favorite parts from 1992 Aladdin is when Aladdin does the pole vault over the thing, and is like, he puts the bridge down for her, and then Jasmine pole vaults over, and she's like, I'm a fast learner. And you're like, yes, awesome. Good for you. Girl power. It's 1992. In the remake, she's like, I'm scared. And he like comes back and helps her. And I'm like, what? That's an easy one. That's a layup. Just don't change it. And then they changed it. But then they gave her a song at the end. So it's better, I guess. Because why?
I don't know. I think Winnie and Lane are going to grow up in a golden age of like this sort of stuff, I think
so.
Yeah. I think
I am we just watched Mulan I've saw it for the first time.
Yeah.
She saw it for the first time. She loves it. Her favorite character is Shan Yu, who's the invader.
Yeah, of course.
It's awful. Yeah. It's universal. She likes the bad guy. She's like, what's his name? Like the man who non-discreetly murders people and sets fire. Yeah, that's
antagonist. She likes a good antagonist. Yeah.
But I did the part of Mulan. I liked Mulan. The part of it I did not like was that it is such a big plot point is that girls can't be soldiers. And I realized it's the first time she was introduced to a girls can't be
weird.
Premise. Do you know what I mean? Where I was like, I want you to watch this story for the message, but I also am fine with you not knowing that there's things you can't.
There's this ideology already out there.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, yeah, she's pretending to be a boy because it's funny. You get it. You know, like I don't want to explain to her that it's like, no, because you're forever been considered second class in some way. It's like, no, mess that. Forget about it.
Right. Because like when it's such a weird thing. It's like, when are you going to broach that even?
I'm not.
I mean,
she's going to be a swamp monster. She's going to be four swamp monsters on the mud. And just stand up and be confident and say whatever.
Yeah.
And let somebody tell you that their dragon is bigger than you, and then tell them no.
Yeah.
And then if something goes sideways, daddy goes to jail. Or mess stuff up.
Yeah.
Tell me who said what.
Too.
Tell me who made you sad. And then just don't worry about it. Write me a letter. All right, it's been an hour.
Okay. Thanks for watching, guys.
You guys are great. We should do a theme. So first of all, if you have requests, we should throw this out. If there's a book you love,
or
a book you hate, you should throw that out there. Because maybe we'll do like a request only night, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we're pretty much talking to the same 5 people, so we might as well like tailor this experience. Like, what do you want to see, guys? Think about it.
Listener,
Leave comments. You know how to find us.
Post on the Facebook page.
Do it. All right.
And, yeah. All right. Hey.
We love y'all.
See you next week.